Yeah. Coach, Mohammad Siraj looked completely fired up after that Travis Head wicket, and the crowd was also reacting, some booing them and booing him, and he was all pumped up to bowl. So, have you had any discussion with Siraj around that, or how would you describe his spell? Tad unlucky initially, but again a very good spell with the ball.
Yeah, Siraj is the type of player that gives 100%
Mm.
when ball in hand. I think that is, the character that he brings to the bowling unit. He'll always run in all day, no matter what the scoreboard says. And I think in a big series like that, you're always going to have moments like this where, when it's a sort of, I wouldn't say make or break sort of situation, but when a session or the game is potentially sort of on the line, we'll have moments like that. And they're two cricketers that play the game hard, they play the game tough. But I'm pretty sure after the game they'll be best of mates.
Morne, could you tell us what makes Siraj-Head such a difficult batter to bowl?
Travis, he's just a guy that is looking to score. As a bowler, he puts you under pressure, so your execution gets tested. Every ball. I thought, when he came to the crease, we bowled really well. We sort of, in a way, looked like we could knock him over. But credit to him, he fought well through that phase, and he got himself in, and from there put the pressure onto us. So. For us, I think with the ball, we were sort of a little bit slow to react, and going from maybe plan A to plan B, especially with 10 overs to go before the second new ball. I think we leaked a bit of runs there from one side, and that's something that we need to look at and get better at, because he's definitely a player. Once he gets that momentum, once he gets a bit of a feel of the wicket, he's going to put you under pressure.
And he's had a very good record against India. Some of his knocks really hurt India. So is there a lot of discussion about him and how to counter him?
No, for sure. I mean, he's one of the guys going into this test match. We spend a lot of time, having conversations about Travis. He batted well in the first test match as well, and like I said, he's a guy in that middle order with Mitch that they guys and Alex Carey that look to take the game away from you. So as a bowler, if you're in your third and fourth spell, it's important that you need to be on the money, because, like I said, they can take the innings of the game away from you.
Morne, you said there's some learnings to do when it comes to bowling.
Yes, pardon?
You said there's some learnings to
Yeah.
do when it comes to bowling. Compared to Australian bowlers, what do you think Indians could have done better?
Yeah, I think for me, if I can just rewind the clock to the first test match, I thought our lines and lengths were exceptional, and I think that was sort of the blueprint for us going into this test series, that we wanted to bring the stumps into play as much as possible. And I felt last night with the ball moving around a little bit, we missed that. We were slightly off the mark with that in terms of finding the right sort of length, and at times we were touch wide, so we allowed the guys to leave a lot of balls, which sort of history looking at the pink ball that time of night, if you bowl, so that's where you can pick up the wicket. So I think that was sort of learning, and I thought we came out of the day this morning again, and we sort of got more balls in the right area, more consistently. I think in partnership, we bowled better. But yeah, I think from there, sort of for this young bowling group, Rishabh Pant playing his second test match is going to be a big learning curve for him, playing his first time in Australia. So he's a guy that will learn from today, and as a union, we can just look to get better.
Yeah, two things. One is just with Bumrah, okay. I mean, any niggles there? And secondly, you spoke about Harshit Rana. He's had a tough day out there today. What do you tell somebody like him in that situation about where he slipped up and what he needs to do mentally as well as with his bowling?
Yeah, firstly, with Bumrah, he's fine. I thought that was just this cramp. Even because after that, he bowled and got the wickets for us. Like I said, the Test cricket is a tough place. There's no place to hide. And like I said, he's played his second Test match. He's going to learn from those conversations. I think the biggest thing for us and for me, my job is to put my arms, around him today. Playing in front of 50,000 people, that is intimidating. So, I think it's just for him there to feel that as a guy, as a player, has got a lot of potential. That we still back him as a team. We definitely do that, and yeah, just to keep on having conversations with him, for him to keep on learning, ask good questions on what he think he can improve on, and from there, we've got a second innings, but hopefully we can get a bit of runs. But going into the next test match and for his own personal growth, is days like the day today is sometimes it's helpful. Although it's painful, but it will help you along the way.
Excuse me. Morning, just with paintball cricket, the way tempo changes so often. How difficult is it as a bowler to adjust to that tempo, or can you actually even take a breath to kind of focus on what you want to do, or can you just taken away by the tempo of the game and how quickly it goes?
Yeah, that's a good question. But I think with the pink ball so far in this test match, there's always been there was still something in the wicket. I think if you're consistent in your area, there was the odd ball that nipped around, and I think at the end of the day, it is having the plans and can you execute those plans in partnership for long enough. I think that's what Australia has done in this test match brilliantly so far. The guys that bowled well on day one made the scoring for us tough. But in saying that, when the ball gets a little bit softer, it can get easier to score, and then you've got the nice session to think and worry about. So yeah, in terms of tempo, that is a thing that this team is still figuring out what is the best way to play pink ball cricket, because we don't have a lot of experience playing the pink ball. So it is learning, but also it's fast learning, because now it's a test match and you're behind the game.
Yeah, I want to know your feelings when you see Rishabh Pant charging out first ball and slamming, and the way he did brought a lot of smile to us. But what was your feeling? You've seen young AB, but this is something else. So what were you thinking when you saw him doing what he did first ball?
Yeah, I mean that is Rishabh's character. I think in this dressing room we know that he's a guy that's gonna take the game on. He's exactly like Travis. He's going to try and put the bowler under pressure. Look, if you look at the scoreboard, it's probably not the first shot we expect, but for him, that's the way he's going to get his innings going. And if he scores runs with it, he's still not out tonight. But that's good to him. He's a brave cricketer, and his goal is to really put the bowler under pressure. So that's his blueprint.
Hey Morne, you touched on the night session being something to worry about. Do you think the 2 night sessions yesterday and today is where the game pulled away from India?
Pulled away, I wouldn't say that. Although coming in this morning, we still felt, we didn't execute and bowl to what we would like. But if we get the ball in the right area, we get 3 in the scoreboard here, we're back in the game. I felt as soon as the ball got a little bit softer this afternoon, in terms of maybe going defensive, a little bit defensive for a longer period of time, was maybe an option to consider. But we want to play that aggressive brand of cricket, and credit to Travis. I don't want to take anything away from a great 100. He really put us under pressure.